So what are your expectations for this class?
Well, definitely the number one expectation is the speech needs to be interesting. You have to be natural, and also you have to have a clear vocabulary so you get people's attention. So very important, remember, give a speech that people want to listen to. Number one expectation.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? How are you? Good. Well, due to some changes, I'm gonna be your new speech teacher for the year. So today we're gonna start with our first assignment. We're gonna do some improv speeches right now. The topic is going on a vacation. So you know what will be one characteristic of a good speech that you guys can do in front of a room, kind of like you have to improvise. What will be one good thing that you need to do?
Composure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. What else?
Good eye contact.
Good eye contact.
Yeah.
All right. Make it interesting. All right. So the theme, and we'll see if we'll get a volunteer. Will be going on a vacation. That'll be the theme for today. Anybody ready for that? Oakland, wanna help us out?
Yeah. You sure? Yeah, you're all warmed up. Yeah, you're all warmed up. There you go.
I don't know if the other teacher really prepared you for this, but you'll see that with me, you're really gonna be ready and prepared to be a good speaker. Sure. So remember, right? Excellent. I'm gonna time you right now. Here we go. Ready, go.
Going on vacation is always fun. You get to go spend time with your friends or family at the places like this.
Hold it. This is not really working for me. Is it working for you guys?
No.
No, definitely not working. So eye contact is not there. Your body is not really helping. So please.
Run some enthusiasm.
Yeah. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tell me again. Go.
Going on vacation is great. I love spending time with my friends at the beach.
So do you think that if you're, I mean, why do I have to come in here? I mean, do you learn anything without a teacher?
No.
I mean, you're giving a speech and you're already laughing. Do you think that people are gonna take you seriously?
No.
So okay, get serious here. All right. This is gonna be it. It's gonna be a new semester where you're actually gonna learn something. Go ahead.
Going to the beach with friends and family is always a great opportunity to spend time and have fun. You can go on vacation to the Bahamas, to Florida, wherever you want. Going to the beach is always a great opportunity to spend time with family and friends.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Good isolation, girls.
Here, let me show you some technique, okay? Here, scoot up. Alright, so with isolation curls, okay, you wanna find this spot right there, okay? Almost all the way down to the bottom, then you lift back up, okay? This is what's gonna make wearing those sleeveless dresses look really good. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Luckily, it's not in the student or the handbook for teachers either, so I don't need to worry about it either. All right, here we go. Give it a try.
All right.
We're going to start with turning in your dream journal, so you should have your notebooks out. All right, dream journal. What you're dreaming worksheet, okay? So let's go ahead and get that turned in. I believe that goes in. I see the hand-in basket right over there. So, not seeing too many dreams in the basket. Let's get some dreams in the basket. Well, we're going to be starting today with what is an altered state of consciousness? Anybody got any ideas on that one? Altered state of consciousness. Is this something like this, all of a sudden going, huh? Oh, no, wait. Consciousness. Okay, no, okay, well, here we go. You're right, altered state of consciousness. Or is that in the other state of consciousness? Like the sleep state? Okay, yeah. Okay, we're going to be thinking, pairing, and sharing today. Woo! Yes, what is an altered state of consciousness today? Please turn to your neighbor. Which neighbor? Just kidding, which neighbor? Okay, please turn to your neighbor and discuss examples of when you have an altered state of consciousness?
What are your expectations for the class?
Well, since I'll be teaching immorality and Schlepp's a teacher and they're sophomores, I don't expect much for the previous reasons. Also, sophomore I think in Greek means wise fool, so I'm assuming they'll think they know what they know, but they probably don't. Everybody to immorality class today. I'll be your substitute. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to sort of revamp some of your knowledge base about the idea of the train dilemma, which I believe you covered previously, right? About the 5 versus 1, who do you kill? And then we're going to connect that to Plato's allegory of the cave. So can someone refresh my mind a little bit about the allegory of the cave insofar as you know it? What happens? Who's Plato? Allegory of the cave? All right, sophomores. Okay, so yes, Mr. Schlepp.
There's a bunch of prisoners down at the bottom of a cave. One of them gets out. I don't know where he went, but somehow he got out of the cave, something like that.
Okay, so that's your understanding of Plato's dilemma of the cave? Right? Okay, so then what would you prefer to do? Like, do you want to get out of the cave and like see the truth, or do you want to stay in the cave? I'm gonna guess because you're sophomores, you probably want to stay in the cave, right? Yeah, cave's comfortable, it's cozy, you don't have to do much, right? It's easy, you just kind of sit there, it's not a big deal. And then you get to be, I don't know, like lazy, and you get to just stay at home and not think about anything, right? No tough choices. So if you do stay in the cave, what does that show about your initiative and like your ability to like, you know, step up and do what needs to be done in any given situation? All right, so let's compare this to then what happens when you are confronted with the train dilemma, right? So how many of you chose to kill the one? Just show of hands, like you chose to kill the one. Okay, why did you choose to kill the one? Because clearly that's like the majority of you are willing to sacrifice one person's life. Why did you kill the one? Yeah.
Because 1 is less than 5.
Okay. Did you guys at all examine like the value of that one person in comparison to the other 5? Yeah. So what did the 5, what were they representing? All right, so if we had the choice of like getting rid of like you 4 plus Mr. Schlepp, and we'll throw in the dog for bonus, right? So like if we got rid of those 5 and the dog, right? Like which one of you thinks you outweigh those 5 people? Anybody? Like I'm not going down, right? Are you going down for these 4 plus Schlepp? No, so what should you do? Remember, this is immorality class, right? So we're like trying to like think about what we would do and like make a bad decision as opposed to making sort of a utilitarian decision, right? Which is that what you phrased it, right? So then what do you actually want to do? Who are you going to sacrifice? If it's you on the track, who are you actually going to sacrifice? What's that? You're going to sacrifice the 5. Why are you going to sacrifice the 5? Okay. How many of you feel that way? That you're like more important than the 5, right? Because you can feel like 5 randos, and that's one thing. But then if it's like you as the 1, are you going to flip that switch? No, and why not? And then what kind of decisions do we want to make as people?
Selfish.
Yes, we want to make the selfish, egotistical decisions. Why? Because it's easier. It makes us feel better. We don't have to self-sacrifice. Is it a difficult decision? Do we have to think about it? No, it's just like, hey, there it is, not a problem, right? So like we oftentimes make the more selfish choice than we do the altruistic choice, which is the one you were talking about, right? And the more utilitarian choice, which is to kill the 1 in order to keep the 5. But think about it, would you really kill the 5? Or would you really kill the 1? If it was you, most of you say what? Show of hands, how many would kill the 5 if it was you who were the 1 that was gonna die? All right, we got 2 humanitarians in here, but most of you would do what? You flip the switch and send the train where? It's okay, you can say it, like no one's gonna hold it against you, so it'll only be shown in convocation in front of the whole school, so it's not a big deal, right?
So if the 1 was Mr. U,
oh, flip it all day, right? All day, like
it.
get this guy out of here. We want to get back to Schlepp and watching movies, right? Human nature would probably say do what? Stay in your cave, right? Why? Is it comfortable? Yeah. Is it safe?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Is it the known? Like I know what's gonna happen, I'm part of this? Yeah. What happens when you go out of the cave? Is there like danger, chaos, destruction? Could be, right? So what are most people going to choose to do?
Stay.
Yeah, stay in the cave. And why are they going to stay in the cave?
Because it's warm.
Yeah, it's easier. It's something we know.